Man, fuck Tom Brady, he's a bitch-ass punk. This is 4 tracks dissing Brady, I'm not missing a punch. I'm not dipping till I'm done ripping this sissy little chump. I'm not quitting, I'm just spitting bars and I'm not done. Sipping tea, every track and sitting hitting my blunt. I'm in the booth with some truth that you surely can't duck. I'm coming ruthless as ever and I'm never shutting up. Petty Cavi shows no mercy because I don't give a fuck. I gave you 3 diss tracks already and they all came in so worthy. Hit my strike on the first 3 shots, it's like I just bowled a turkey. It's the month October but Thanksgiving turkey's coming early. I am feasting on these beats and dissing Brady with no mercy. Gave you 3 diss tracks already and they all came in so worthy. Hit my strike on the first 2 shots, it's like I just bowled a turkey. It's the month October but Thanksgiving turkey's coming early. I am feasting on these beats and dissing Brady with no mercy. I did my research and I found some facts. There's no order in how I'm gonna lay 'em on this track. Got some secrets that I'm bringing to light in this new rap, and the secrets are aplenty, so sit back and just relax. I got tea on top of tea and it's an overwhelming stack, so I gotta let the fun loose cause it's just too jam-packed. Brady, bitch, you ready? This is a full-blown attack, but this time there's no refs to save you from this sack. So here we go, you pussy, I'ma go right in. Let's take it back to rookie season when you were a has-been. The year was 2000 and fans voted in a team poll. They didn't even want you on the depth chart in the 3-hole. Bledsoe was questionable and they needed a backup, but they wanted Michael Bishop or John Freeze. What a crack up. I can even take it back to before you were 18. Back when you were in high school, living the freshman scene. You were the backup to the backup on the winless football team. You all went 0-8 while only scoring 2 TDs. People do not like you, not now, and neither did they then. Your sister Julie spilled an expert about when you were a kid. You'd be that suburban child in all the street pickup games, but not because you were good, they felt bad because you were lame. The older kids would mess with you and they would tell you to run deep, but they never throw you the ball so you would cry and would weep. Back in the huddle, you go all flushed and perspiring. They say go long again, but then just run you ragged till you leave. Shit, she even said a couple kids stuffed you in a locker, but the sissy lowlife you are doesn't come as a shocker. You go around calling everyone a babe, I know you remember. You use it as a term of endearment, say it regardless of gender. It makes sense now why you're the company face of Ugg boots, and your teammates say you hand them out, you must be confused. Grown men don't want that shit, I always knew you lost your manhood. Like an 05 that says had your balls swollen fatter than a backward. That must be another reason you ushered the Deflategate scandal. Besides cheating to win, you needed the size to out-cancel. So you deflated your inflated balls but got caught in your shambles. You cried that you did not do it, but no one believes an asshole. No one destroys their phone right after it gets asked for. Tried to hide the truth but got suspended for a 4-game sample. This was a sour time in your life in other ways as well. People magazine asked Giselle about Brady and she had lots to tell. Like during problems he gets nasty and heated like he's from hell. These are on the back burner like the Steelers' Le'Veon Bell. And during this time in 2015 there were problems galore. In the wake of Deflategate for Giselle, they were too big to ignore. Trouble in Paradise had Giselle going on her own vacation. She jetted across the pond without him to Paris, her safe haven. With his bad attitude was not changing, she was growing impatient. Even met a divorce lawyer threatening to leave Brady Nation. This also wasn't the first time she thought of leaving him either. Back when she first got with Tom, he had created another creature. News came out that Brady's ex was pregnant with his child. Tom had Giselle so heartbroken she couldn't even crack a smile. Their relationship had just started but was already going astray. She said it was kind of one of those moments of, do I just run away? Before I move on from Giselle, I have one more thing to address. His unconditional love for the Trump family, he is so obsessed that he even had a fling with Ivanka Trump. It was confessed. Giselle wouldn't let him visit the White House because she was so upset. For how great some people think Tom is, it don't count when you're a cheater. Brady, you're really a piece of shit. You're not even remembered by your leader. New England owner Robert Kraft once mistook you for Kyle Brady. He knew some tight end more than he knew you, but that's not so crazy. Not when Brady's dad helped him just to get him on a college team. No one knew this fool at all, so it had to spend some of their green. Spent $2,000 on 60 highlight tapes to send throughout the country, but USC and other big programs turned him down abruptly. After all these strikeouts, he pleaded since no one was listening. He spent 2 long hours begging before convincing Michigan. Must have that charm with words, cause his talent sure ain't glistening. He is just a product of a system put in great position in. That's why he can only make the short, quick throws. He's bent out of shape like a worn-down bitch hoe. His mechanics suck ass, and he kind of admits that. Once a fan gave him a photo, he declined to sign his autograph. He said, I don't want that one. Look at my mechanics. This bitch, he won't sign stuff where his mechanics look erratic. I guess he doesn't sign much then, cause that stack would be gigantic. I know this is long, but my head is packed with all this traffic. And when it comes to this bitch rating, my bars are automatic. But I'm coming with no mercy, so I'm also going for hits fanatics. I'ma close this list out dissing his dick riders till they're frantic. They're dramatic as fuck, like Tommy's a hopeless romantic. Just say one bad word about Brady and they panic so sporadic. So to my friends Robert, Scott, Phil, and Asia, and to anyone else that's from here to Australia, anyone who likes this bitch of a man, fuck Brady. But this is also for each and every fan. This is the 4th installment to my Tom Brady Diss Journey. Some hero about to have this on YouTube playing daily with no mercy. I gave you 3 diss tracks already, and they all came in so worthy. Hit my strike on the first 3 shots, it's like I just bowled a turkey. It's the month October, but Thanksgiving turkey's coming early. I am feasting on these beats and dissing Brady with no mercy. Gave you 3 diss tracks already, and they all came in so worthy. Hit my strike on the first 3 shots, it's like I just bowled a turkey. It's the month October, but Thanksgiving turkey's coming early. I am feasting on these beats and dissing Brady with no mercy.